Hello everyone and welcome back to HippoCrisis Gaming. My name is Dan and this is Pokemon Sun. So, in the last episode we searched around for 3 of the sort of legendary Pokemon in this generation. If you want to find out who and see how we got on, you can click on the eye up there. Now it's time to fill the Pokédex with other characters. Now I'm only going to try and get the ones that are Alolan specific that I don't have on my Pokemon bank, because I can bank them in and then I'll have all the Pokemon automatically. So the first one that I need is Muck, but you have to evolve Grimer, so I brought a Grimer with me. And the next one is Dewpider. And for Dewpider you need it to be day, so we're gonna have to go to the sun thing and summon him. Now if I can go on this, is it on Dewpider? Yes. So I didn't look at where he was on the map, so let's see if we can see that. He's not on this island. I think he was on the second island. Right, okay, so he's available on this area, which is Brooklet Hill, where the trial is, right? So he's there we are. Look, available in the daytime in that little area there. So he's actually in Brooklet Hill, I guess. So we have to go to Brooklet Hill. Cool, fine. So we need to go in the Pokemon Center, get Nebby, because I'm not sure that Cosmog, who I have on me, can do it. And then we will go to the daylight dimension. And where is Nebby? There. No. Yes, that is there. Sort of blends in with all the Kartanas. I don't know why I've started looking down at my DS instead of the bottom screen. It's a very strange little trait that I seem to have developed. Okay, so let's fly. You could argue I could have done this before I started recording and just started it on Brooklet Hill, but what kind of journey is that? Now we're going to go to this fly mark. Now actually one of the other Pokemon we need is around here, as well as the other form of Lycanroc, which we also need. But I'm kind of want to get them in order and just work my way through, so just press Charizard again, because instead of Taurus, because I'm not running up all those stairs on my own again. And anyway, it's easy enough just to fly back to there, so... So I sort of made a bit of a mental list. I looked through the Pokédex, but I haven't written them all down. But as far as I could see from when I looked at that little map on them all, this was the only one that was day specific. There's no reason why I can't stay in the day world and catch things there, though. Other than Dusk Balls, I guess. So maybe I want to come back. But here we are at the altar at the moon. So now we want to fly to Brooklet Hill. Which I think we said was on the second island, and it's there. No, this is the third island, that's why. It is north of that. There we go, Route 5. I was actually expecting Dewpider to be on Route 7, I think. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess that's where I first saw it. Like a trainer had one, so I just assumed that was it. Okay, so let's wade through this grass. Hopefully not get into a wild battle. Oops. Oh wait. How are we 4 minutes in already? But we're going to take this because Type Null needs all the kudos he can get, because yet again I killed him. I really need to oh, and of course, yes, we have Sloppy Jonas. Who could forget? Me. So yeah, we're gonna So we're gonna try and get Silverlight, but I always say that. I need to look up how negatively a death impacts a Pokemon versus like how positively everything else impacts it, because Typenol has died more times than I care to remember, and finding out that that was what gave him that got him to evolve was just devastating. Oops, didn't mean to get back out of the water. But actually, I would like to use... is it up? Torpedo. Not Lapras. Oh, this water is so clean and clear, I really want to swim in it. Do you reckon it's warm? Would be, wouldn't it? It's in a tropical island. Right, okay, so I think you just surf. I don't actually know, maybe you have to fish for him. Nope, you do, you surf, there he is. Okay, so if it's a boy, it is not, so... Now we either kill it or get it to call for help. I reckon... we switch to Munchlax and try and get it to call for help, so... See if it can summon. I mean, it didn't take very long, but I think it'd be easier, because who knows if I just fluked it, you know what I mean? So let's hold back. Oh, Dewpider's vile. Dewpider is definitely this generation's... what is the name of that one that I don't think exists? The barnacle one. Right, let's find it. I've got an adrenaline orb. I bought some just in case this happened. They're balls, aren't? Is it this one? There. So let's use that. Come on, call for help. Right. Here's a Dewpider again. Is that a boy? Yes. So let's kill... well, I guess we don't need null. Let's kill... this one that only has 1 health. I don't think it'll be hard to kill anyway, but let's... use holdback because it can't hurt. Unless Dewpider actually has a suicide move, but I doubt it. And then let us use a ball, but not the Master Ball, because can you imagine? I would just, well, just reload, I guess, but... I don't know if a dive ball would work on a Dewpider, because it doesn't live underwater, but I'm sort of tempted to see if it will. Because there's no dive in this game, so... Although I think that's a different ball. No, did I just say this is called a dive ball? Yeah, it's definitely this then. Oh, we got him. And that's it's a pretty ball. Okay, so Dewpider. We've got that one, and now we have to keep him on us, because he evolves. And I'm not sure I've seen what he evolves into, actually. Let's see if I have. It will be on this screen. No, I've not. So, I'm sure that's going to be terrifying. We heard about it in the bug trial, or it was mentioned by... Yeah, it was one of the questions about who Guzma liked most, and they were all bug types. Crawls into land in search of food, its water bubble allows it to breathe and protects its soft head. So what's interesting about Dewpider is, even though it's a spider, it seems to... be more like a fish. It needs to be underwater to breathe, so that's very strange. Okay, so next up is Bounsweet, and Bounsweet is available in Lush Jungle. Now I thought I also needed the one that looks like a lay. What is she called? Should I heal first? Nah. What is it called? Comfey. Comfey. I thought I needed that, but I got one in my Wonder Trade episode, I think, in the Christmas. I've definitely got it anyway, so... Bounsweet is the next one. So I believe on the map it showed a specific area of the jungle, which was like... Is this west, do you reckon? I think it is, isn't it? So, but I think it's quite... Is it quite rare, or is that Comfey? No, it was Comfey we were trying to find before. Here's Bounsweet. Yeah, we're trying to find Comfey in an episode, and I couldn't find it. So if this is a girl, which it is, we're going to go straight in with a quick ball. There we go. And these have like 5 times capture rate in the first time and the first move. Now, obviously, if the Pokemon's got a low capture rate anyway, like a legendary, that's not very much. But for like general crap. Now, do we have a spot in our party for this Pokemon? I'm not sure if we do. If we don't, we'll get rid of Nebby. So we still need Steenie and Sarina. I'm not sure if they're all level up, but Steenie probably is. So we will keep her on hand for that. Bounsweet is a delectable aroma pours from its body. They are often swallowed whole by toucannon, lured by that wafting deliciousness. Well, that seems weird. Because I've seen, like, plants want... like, real plants want things to eat them, because the seeds then get spread around. But why would a Pokemon want to be eaten? Oh, yeah, I forgot about Dewpider being so low. I guess it doesn't matter, I'm not going to use him. So Solgaleo can go away. And goodbye, Nebby. And then we're on to the next mission already. So, the next one is Sandygast. That is the Ghost Sand Pokemon. Ghost Ground Pokemon. And I believe that is available on the next island in the hotel area. Which is... Where is that? Is it just to the right of this? I think it is actually, yes. So let's fly to this at Sugar's Pokemon Center actually and heal up. And then we will head there. I think I avoided these on purpose, thinking they were Diglett. And these are the things that are under the sand, which is also why I never saw one. You know, like when the rustling grass sort of thing. I might be wrong. I've sort of done that thing where I like half researched, but then I did that a week ago and now I've forgotten. Oh, I keep pressing the Charizard button. I need to put Charizard on the like the button that I use for whichever Pokemon's on the right hand button. I don't even know which one it is. Do you go down the steps? No. How do you get to the beach? Is this the right place? No, it's a ferry terminal. Is it on the second island? Pretty sure. I thought it was on the third, but maybe it isn't. No, it is on the second island. It's here. Yeah. Idiot. Sorry. That would explain how we jumped, basically, because obviously the Pokédex is sort of ordered with the order you get into them in the game, and that was a massive jump we made there. But at least we healed up, because this isn't a Pokémon Center, so that's okay. So let's run down here, and then see if we can find one. I think the area where things attack is up here, actually. And I just ran away from it. I think it's this thing, this bubbling pile. Oh, did I fight this? No, it's a Staryu. Right, so how do you get it there? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it said it was in here, unless it's a chance to find it. Maybe it's a chance. Okay, so must be a certain percentage of the time, because I remember now I checked it out to see if it was a Diglett or to see if it was whatever it was. Oh no, I don't really want to learn Disable. Keep all moves. There's another one. Hopefully it's not a too low a chance. I think like the rare ones are 5%. So like Pikachu, oh no, sorry, Pichu in the city was 5%. I think Comfey is 5%. I'm pretty sure like Ditto is probably a 5% wherever he even is in the game. Hopefully it's more of just like a generic, you know, like there's 4 Pokemon that can be here and he's got a 20% chance or something like that. Oh, there's an item there. Star piece. So, do I have to leave and come back is the question. Pressed it again. Let's go with... I honestly don't know why I started doing that. So I don't think there's another one, but we'll check like down here to make sure there's not like a second patch. Or is there a little island off the shore? Maybe one can appear there. Should we swim out? Nope. I completely missed that. Nope, there's not one on there. I think I can call it there, I'm just facing the wrong way. Okay, so I guess we are flying back to the place that we're already at, and then we're going to run back round and keep seeing if there's a new Pokemon. If he doesn't appear straight away, we'll go on to the next one, and then come back, but I think flying should reset it. If not some other way of doing it, I'm not sure. It doesn't take too long when I'm not faffing around. Oh, there's one, which I don't think was there before, so that's a good sign. And here he is, Sandygast. So he does evolve too. So I'm running out of things to swap in, actually. But I think I want a boy one, so let's go quick ball again. Ideally, I think I'd get rid of Grimer quickly, but because one of these guys can probably learn False Swipe, which will render having Munchlax in my party a bit pointless. Oh, and he's evolving. Hey, so I think he evolves through friendship as well. So he must just be really happy that I got him out the PC. I think he's been there. I know I used him briefly when I was leveling everything up at the beginning of Pony Island. But actually, in regard to when I last used him, I have no idea. I feel like it was like Route 5. Okay, well that's something ticked off, even though he's not a Lowland, so I didn't need him. But he is an event Snorlax, so I guess he's a good one for a collection. And he has that special move, the hold back. Its stomach is incomparably strong. Even Muck's poison is nothing more than a spice to Snorlax's tongue. Well, that's not his stomach though, is it? Okay. So Palisand is what we're aiming for. And Palisand is born from a sand mound playfully built by a child. It embodies the grudges of the departed. They're always so dark, aren't they, those entries? And I don't really understand Ghost Pokemon. Well, I don't want to give him a nickname. I don't. So I'll add him to the party. I guess it's a shame to do Snorlax because he... I want to use Pulverizing Pancake. Oh, decisions. I guess this isn't the time to use Pulverizing Pancake because I'm not actually killing things. So let's get rid of Snorlax. And let's leave Snorlium Z on him. So before I go on to the next one, I think I'm going to... check if anybody can learn False Swipe, because it's annoying that Null cannot, because he would be very useful. So nobody can, so hopefully we won't need it. to be honest, I think that was just a precaution anyway. So, next up is Komala, who I think is on Route 11 or 12. I know which one it is. But I don't know exactly the number on it. It's the one we did out of sequence on the way to the electric trial. So let's get on Charizard. Now, Komala doesn't evolve, so I don't need a party slot for him. So you go into Melee City, and then you go on this route here to get to the observatory, but I went down by accident, and that's Route 13. Route 16, Route 10. I think it's... Let's go to Melee City, and I can run there, I think. It's the one south. It's not Route 10. It's the other one. So it must be Route 11. It's the one you're meant to do next. Because Route 10 is the one with all the Fearos and the trees that kept coming out and getting me. So Taurus. Ooh, excuse me, policeman. Just running into a copper with my horns out. Now, I don't know if there's a certain section of this grass that you can appear. I guess let's just try this one. Let's get off the... it's so annoying. Okay, so hopefully he's reasonably easy to find. Wasn't the first time lucky, but it's fine because we can get Null a bit more kudos. And we've got level on Cosmog as well. Yeah, sure, you can learn Bubble Beam. Okay, so next Pokemon. If we haven't got it in 3 turns... Oh, it doesn't matter, here he is. I was going to say, I'll check the Pokédex to see if there's not a specific patch. Okay, so it's a girl, which is not what I want. So we're going to have to use an Adrenaline Orb. Bag. Purple. Oh, don't pull that one. So I guess I need to stall while he calls Pokemon. So I think the way to do that is to use another Adrenaline Orb. And it just doesn't work. Is he going to call for help? Yes, I should have used that turn to switch. Okay, so let's use this turn at least to heal Sleep. Is that a Cherry Berry? I actually can't remember. That's Paralysis. Petra is Poison. Chesto? Yeah, Chesto. I only had one? Ooh. Why want to plant that? I better not give him that. Do I have a Awakening? Oh, yes, I do. Actually, I've got sort of loads of those cookies from different places across the world that I could have used. Okay, is Komala ever actually going to call for help? Okay, let's switch out. If I paralyze him, he'll never call for help, so I can't do that. So I'm going to have to switch. Let's use Sandygast. Sorry, it's a she. That's the reason I'm not catching it. Okay, so we're now protected from all the crap. Let's use Santu, maybe? Oh, Sandygast is actually quite cute. Okay, so that's going to chip away at her. Hopefully she'll call for help. I'm asleep again. Let's just keep trying to attack while we're asleep. Riveting content, as always. Top notch. Ooh, top notch. Come on, call for help before you die. Wake up. You call for help, you wake up. I'm kind of scared to use Mega Drain now. Even though I have. Come on, call for help. I guess I could catch it and then breed a boy if I want one later. Because I don't really fancy... like, finding a second one. Because what if it's quite low down on the showing up table? Because weren't we looking for one of these when we found Pangoro? And it was like, oh, okay. Oh, no, Pancham, and then he called for help, and then Pangoro appeared. Okay, so that was pretty good for experience. Let's let him learn Acid Spray. Let's get rid of Harden. I don't know. I've no idea when Muck is. It might be quite high level, so. Or any of them, for that matter. Okay, so we're getting the next level of Bounsweet. Now I'm going to look up how you get Sarina. I meant to click A, I didn't. Sorry about that. So Sarina is a... Okay, it's a level up while knowing the move Stomp. Which makes sense because she has those big boots on. So that's level 29, so... I don't think she's got too far to go. I'm pretty sure Stomp isn't a TM anyway. Because if it is, I'll just go and buy it, and then we've got a spot in the party. No, I don't think it is. Okay, let's learn about Steenie then. Steenie is... The sepals on its head develop to protect its body. These are quite hard, so even if pecked by a bird Pokemon, this Pokemon is totally fine. See, I've been saying bird Pokemon all the time, and so does the game. Let's get rid of Rapid Spin, I think. Okay. So I think we've got did quite well there. We've got quite far down the list. So let's learn about Komala, and then we'll end the episode here. I completely forgot we caught Komala, to be honest, if that wasn't completely obvious. It's born asleep and dies asleep. All its movements are apparently no more than results of it tossing and turning in its dreams. Terrifying. No, let's not give it a nickname. It's just my new habit of pressing that button, apparently. And then we can send that to the box because it doesn't evolve, so... Okay, thank you so much for watching. I've been Dan, you've been awesome. Don't forget to check out Saturday's episode where I'll be catching more Pokemon for the Pokédex. And until then, you can click some stuff on the screen for more content, and follow me on Twitter at HippoCrisis for the odd comment or two. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!